Indigenous people have maintained important relationships with trees over many millennia. People of the Coast Salish, Nuu-chah-nulth, and Kwakwaka'wakw revere trees as essential in their cultures for practical, spiritual, medicinal, and nutritional needs. It was not until the 1980s that the BC government acknowledged the historical importance of these trees and labeled them with the term culturally modified tree, or CMT, and provided limited protection to them when properly identified. These uniquely altered trees are growing all around us on Vancouver Island. Red cedar trees, partially stripped of bark, are the most common type of CMT found on Vancouver Island because the inner bark was important for many purposes. Some bark-stripped cedar were burnt many years later in order to fell the tree for canoes, longhouses, totems, and other structural material. However, some of these attempts were not successful, leaving behind living trees with signs of bark stripping and later burning. Many CMTs are distinguished by stone or bone tool marks in living trees. However, some CMTs were worked on by Indigenous people and then abandoned. Most of these will have carved test holes to determine the structure of the tree for specific uses. Planks were taken out of living trees, allowing the tree to continue growing. Shelter trees, established in places where people gathered or hunted far from the main village, can remain intact today. Pitch wells, carved into living trees, are commonly found near village sites and temporary camps, because pitch or resin is extremely useful for many purposes. Sitka spruce was commonly accessed for pitch along the west and north coast, while Douglas fir was more commonly used for pitch along the southeast coast. All CMTs must be treated with the utmost respect, avoiding many forms of degradation. Your help in locating culturally modified trees on Vancouver Island is important for documenting and recording these living trees for this project. The goal is to record the rich diversity of CMTs all over the island. We invite you to help find culturally modified trees for this media project. Any information specific to the location of CMTs will remain private and will not be revealed to the public to protect the integrity of these culturally significant trees. Please fill out the contact form and send photos of any trees you consider to meet the criteria of culturally modified tree, and we will consider recording these CMTs for this ongoing media project.